Hi, I'm Vince. Welcome back to Metanoia, the rock concert series, which follows the journey of conversion of Simon, also known as Peter, the rock upon whom Jesus built his church. This is episode 3. In the previous episode, Simon heard the call of Jesus loud and clear. Follow me. And Simon did. He followed Jesus as he went around the whole of Galilee, preaching and teaching and healing. Simon listened as Jesus spoke about the love of the Father, about true blessedness and genuine righteousness. It was all so new to him and exciting. But then Jesus started doing things that perplexed Simon. One night, while they were crossing the Sea of Galilee in a boat, a violent storm suddenly came up. The waves kept breaking into the boat until it was almost swamped. They all panicked. All except Jesus. In the midst of the chaos, he was sleeping soundly in the stern. So they woke him up. Master, do you not care? We are lost. But instead of addressing them, Jesus spoke directly to the storm and ordered the winds and the sea to be still. Instantly, the storm stopped and Simon's jaw dropped. Who is this man that the winds and the sea obey him? But not only the winds and the sea, as Simon soon discovered, even demons obeyed Jesus. Who is this man? Jesus forgave a paralytic who did nothing to offend him and never even asked for his forgiveness. Who is this man? Jesus brought a dead girl back to life. Who is this man? Later on, Jesus chose Simon to be one of his 12 apostles. He then sent them on a mission to proclaim to their fellow Jews that the kingdom of heaven is close at hand. He commanded them to cure the sick, raise the dead, cleanse lepers, drive out demons, exactly what they had already witnessed Jesus do. He also told them to take nothing for the journey, assuring them that God would provide for their needs. Trusting his word, Simon and the 11 left. After some time, they returned, tired but ecstatic, for they were able to do things they never imagined they could do. And throughout their journey, they wanted for nothing. Jesus then brought them to a lonely place where they could be by themselves and rest for a while. But soon the crowds came. Moved with compassion, Jesus started feeding their hungry souls with his words. Later that day, he fed their hungry bodies with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. Simon couldn't fathom it. Jesus multiplied the little they had to meet the needs of many. Who is this man?
Then Jesus made the disciples get into the boat and proceed him to the other side, while he dismissed the crowds. After doing so, he went up on the mountain by himself to pray. When it was evening, he was there alone. Meanwhile, the boat, already a few miles offshore, was being tossed about by the waves, for the wind was against it. During the 4th watch of the night, he came toward them, walking on the sea. When the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were terrified. "It is a ghost," they said, and they cried out in fear. At once, Jesus spoke to them. "Take courage, it is I. Do not be afraid." Simon said to him in reply, "Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you on the water." He said, "Come." Simon got out of the boat and began to walk on the water toward Jesus. But when he saw how strong the wind was, he became frightened, and, beginning to sink, he cried out, "Lord, save me." Immediately, Jesus stretched out his hand and caught him and said to him, "O you of little faith, why did you doubt?" After they got into the boat, the wind died down. Those who were in the boat did him homage, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God."
To walk on land is natural. To walk on water is supernatural. Simon already knew from the beginning that Jesus could do extraordinary things. What he had come to learn was that he too could do the same things. All he needed was for Jesus to say the word. So with outstretched faith, he boldly asked the Lord to call him out on the water. As soon as he heard Jesus say, "Come," Simon stepped out in obedience, and he found himself standing on the water, mirroring his master. Fixing his eyes on Jesus, he took one step, then another step, and another. Simon was doing the impossible. But then, becoming keenly aware of the challenges around him, he momentarily took his eyes off Jesus. The impact was immediate. Doubt entered his mind. Fear gripped his heart. And he was pulled under. Salvation came the instant he cried for help. "O you of little faith," Jesus said to him, "why did you doubt?" Simon had little faith, yes, but that little was enough to make him dare go where Jesus was and imitate what Jesus was doing. Simon failed, yes, but at least he tried. So even for just a moment, he was able to walk on water. To walk by sight is natural. To walk by faith is supernatural. He may not have gone far in this faith walk that night, but Simon got closer to Jesus than any of the apostles who chose to stay in the boat.
You go where I am, throwing a line out to draw me, loving me as you find me, giving the grace I need. I wanna go where you are, but it's hard to throw it all behind me, even to love as you love me, and follow where you lead, and you say come. Moved by grace, taken by wonder, I step out and dare to walk on water, breath by breath, step by step, with eyes fixed on you. I'm walking on water. If only I'd get so far. Supernaturally becoming the best of me, growing in faith and deed, and you say come. Moved by grace, taken by wonder, I step out and dare to walk on water, breath by breath, step by step, with I'm walking on water. I step out and dare to walk on water. Breath by breath, step by step, with eyes fixed on you.
For those who missed our previous episodes, check out the Living Hope Facebook and YouTube pages below. Drop us a message and tell us if you have been blessed by our episodes. As always, feel free to share this video with your family and friends so they can journey along with us. See you in the next episode!